When you play the Game of Thrones, you
Subscribe and like.
or you die. There is no middle ground.
Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to the Grease Goblins YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about who really won the dance. Because on the face value of it, it really seems like the Greens win, but in reality, is that actually true? So in this video we'll discuss kind of the ramifications of the Dance with Dragons and what really resulted because of all this chaos. So if you guys would like to see more content like this, please subscribe, like, and comment for more of this content. And also it helps the channel reach other people that might like this content as well. And yeah, let's get into it. So at the end of the Dance of Dragons, basically what ends up happening is, again, spoilers. If you do not want anything spoiled for the show House of the Dragon that will be coming out, hopefully later this year, maybe early next year, who knows. The dance more or less ends when Aegon II feeds Rhaenyra to his dragon, thus ending really the Black's reign, right? Rhaenyra was a queen for a few months, and then that kind of just fizzled out, and she ends up going back to Dragonstone, and Aegon II kills her. Now, for a time, Aegon II does rule, but he rules very badly. He is very bad about bringing peace. He kind of even starts more conflict, if anything, and he ends up actually being killed. By his counselors, the Sea Snake and all that. They see how bad of a king he's going to be, and they end up getting rid of him. So now we have this interesting issue because Aegon II had also made his heir at this time, Aegon III, which was Rhaenyra's last child that we knew of at this moment, right? And the reason he did this is so Aegon III would then marry his daughter. And the thing is here is that Aegon II dies, right? So in the end, the Targaryen male line goes through the Blacks. So the Blacks, in the end, actually sit the throne. So who really won? Now, to be fair, I would say the Targaryens lost in general. I think the Maesters won. I've made a whole conspiracy, a few videos about that and talking about that this was their plan all along. But in reality, I think the Blacks actually ended up winning, because if you look at, Aegon III's early reign and how Aegon II kind of loses power, really a lot of the Blacks kind of former supporters kind of help push Aegon III into that next ruling. So in the end, I actually think the Blacks end up winning and not the Green. Because, again, the main thing is the male heir, right, as well. So Aegon III ascends to the throne. He's the main ruler. His reign is not very happy, especially earlier on. It gets a little bit better when we find out that his brother actually does live. That gives him a lot of joy, but not a very happy reign for Aegon III. And, yeah, so let me know what you guys think on this topic. Another short kind of video just talking about what really happened there at the end of the Dance of Dragons, and kind of who really won, because on the face value of it, you would say the Greens, but in reality, I would say the Blacks. You also look at a lot of the big supporters of the Greens, right, with Alicent starting all with her. She's kind of going crazy at this point, which is very understandable. All of her children are dead. She has one grandchild left, in Prince Jaira. I think that's how I said her name right. I don't know. I might have said that wrong, but so she kind of is out. Really, so for me, I look at kind of Aegon II dying, and I think that's kind of the death of the Greens, and the Blacks kind of winning, even though Rhaenyra does end up dying in this. So thank you guys all for watching. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my kind of analysis of the end of the dance. But yeah, hope I see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you then.
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.